How's it going, guys? Miles here checking in with another Lowdown. Today I'm going to be talking about something pretty fun, exciting, that a lot of people have questions about. We get it asked here at the shop quite often, and I kind of just wanted to make a video for you guys online that maybe you're mounting your skis up at home or another shop or somewhere where you're not local here to Salt Lake. That is going to be, where should I put my tele bindings on my skis? Where should I mount my setup? And it's a very broad topic that has changed over the years, so I wanted to kind of go through that with you today. But before we jump into that, just wanted to give a quick reminder to like this video and subscribe for all of our new content that we got coming out. We got a lot of things exciting planned as well as scheduled up here in the next couple weeks. We got a lot of fun, exciting new content coming out for you guys. So be sure to like the videos, subscribe for more. As always, if you have any questions or anything like that, be sure to shoot us an email, give us a call, whatever we can do to help you out, let us know. So let's get into it. So as many of you guys know, ski mount position is a very opinionated topic depending on who you ask, and maybe an older style Telemark skier or a new style Telemark skier. There's a lot of different mounting positions and preferences and things like that. So I wanted to kind of run you over why some of those mounts are the way they are, as well as what we do here at the shop and why we do that. So I got a couple skis in front of me here. I got the 171 Supercharger from Volley, and then I got the 171 Manti, also from Volley, in front of me. So I'll kind of show you Manti first. It might be a little tricky for you guys to see, but I do have that boot center recommended line from Volley marked here on the ski, as well as I have that true center marked on the ski for both skis, the Supercharger and the Manti. So as you guys can see on the Manti, it looks like that mark is really far forward, which it is because of a couple different reasons. So as you guys can see, the Manti is a little bit of a different ski from Volley, where it has a little bit more of that tail rocker here, as well as still that classic early rise here from Volley. So when you set this ski up, it really has a more progressive mount, which is putting that boot a little bit more forward on the ski. And why that is goes off of the side cut, the core, the sidewall, pretty much how that shape of that ski is that's where Volley says that ski skis the best, which because of the shape and because of the size and the profiling and the side cut and all that, that's truly is why this ski is recommended to be mounted there. But that's why I have the Supercharger here in front of me also. Is you look at this ski, which is a little bit more of a classic from Volley, more traditional shape. So you have a little bit of a flatter tail, still a little bit of rise, not a ton, still a pretty flat tail. But as you can see here, I have that true center marked here, as well as I have that boot center recommended line marked here, which, comparing it to the Volley, it's probably, I think we just measured it up, it was about 4 or 5 centimeters different than the Manti, because if you look at the shape of this ski, where that side cut kind of starts and where that profile of the tip shape is, they want you to sit a little bit further back on this ski, which, because of the shape, the flatter tail, the more directional ski, that's where they want you to sit here on this Volley Supercharger. So it's really cool for me to learn about all this new stuff, because I mean, I'll kind of see if I can show you the differences there. So you have the Supercharger, same size as the Manti, with a slightly further back mounting position because of the ski shape, the style of the ski, things like that. So there's a couple of different things. A lot of older style tele mounts were mounted for the pin line on the cord, which is, as you drag that tape measure across the whole ski, you find that true center. And that's where, like on an older, like a 75 millimeter boot, that's where you would mark your pin line on that. Whereas, especially with the newer style, with the NTN boot, you have a boot center mark, or you can find the boot center of your boot pretty easily. And that's where a lot of companies, pretty much every company now, is recommending people to mount that boot center on their recommended line. So for comparing these two I got in front of me, that supercharger, as you can see, you're sitting a little bit further back. That's eyeballed, but you're sitting a little bit further back, whereas like if you were to throw it on the Manti, it's going to throw it a little bit further forward. So really has a lot to do with ski shape, ski style, where is maybe if you like to be a little bit further back, you're a 100% directional skier, you may like to be further back on your ski, which is totally fine. But depending on the ski shape, if maybe you're skiing, I don't know, like an atomic Benchetler or something like that, where you have a fairly new school style ski, tail rise, tip rise, where that recommended line is, or maybe even forward of that recommended line, is going to fit that ski better. Whereas if you mount a supercharger, if you were to mount that guy, 2, 3, 4 forward, or run on that true center of that ski, you're not going to have a lot of tip in front of you, and you're going to have a lot more tail than you should. So there's a couple of different options and variables from mount point and things like that. I would say probably 90 to 95% of the time here at the shop, we are putting the boot center recommended boot center on that recommended line from the manufacturer. So depends on manufacturer. Volley does it a little bit differently, where you actually measure from the tip to that boot center recommended line, where some ski companies have it actually marked on the ski if it's a raised 3D or if it's a line across the graphic. So there's a bunch of different things there, but most manufacturers and companies are doing boot center line recommended, as well as maybe they'll give you a couple guides of maybe a more directional mount, where maybe it's drop 2 or something like that, where maybe they have a progressive line which is +2. So you have a couple different options, but I just kind of wanted to get that out there for you guys, that probably 95% of the time we are mounting boot center on the ski manufacturer's recommended boot center line. So hopefully that helps you guys out a little bit at home. I know that it's different depending on what ski it is and your preferences and things like that, but hopefully this makes it a little bit easier for you guys. It really does depend on the ski a lot of the time, is like comparing these directly, same exact size, same manufacturer, but because the ski shape is a little bit more progressive, more tail rise, the ski is going to ski better being a little bit forward compared to the supercharger. So hopefully that helps you guys out a little bit. As always, if you do have questions on where you want to mount your skis or whatever, more than happy to get you guys set up, as well as depending on ski and what your style is, maybe you like to sit further back, whatever that may be, more than happy to help you guys out. That was just kind of a quick take on what we like to do here at the shop, as well as why we do that at the shop. So boot center on that ski manufacturer's recommended line is most of the time, but depending on style, things like that. So I'll stop rambling on about that, but thank you guys for watching. Like I said before, stay tuned for more content. We definitely have a lot of stuff planned here in the next couple weeks. So a couple new product videos, some preferred setups. So we're going to be really hammering on some new content here soon. So as always, guys, thanks for watching. Make sure to subscribe, check out some other videos, Dosty's View, whatever that may be. It's been Miles on the Lowdown. Thanks for watching, guys.